This 10 Things You Didn't Know About the Cincinnati Bengals Kickoff Zone exclusive is here to give your fan game a serious upgrade. Ever wonder about the origin of that iconic Who Dey chant? Or why are the Bengals helmets striped? Buckle up, Who Dey Nation and NFL enthusiasts, because we've got facts that'll blow your stripes off. You'll be itching to know what's at number 1. It's that mind-blowing. So let's get started. Number 10. Not cold enough for Guinness. We start our countdown with a winter wonderland. Or should I say a winter blunderland? You've heard of the Freezer Bowl, right? January 10, 1982, Riverfront Stadium. Bengals fans recall it as the day their hot cocoa froze before it could reach their lips. But here's a cold, hard fact. Literally. This game doesn't even make it into the record books as the NFL's coldest. Oh no, that frosty title belongs to the Green Bay Packers and Dallas Cowboys, who clashed in a teeth-chattering minus 13 degrees in 1967. Make Cincinnati's minus 9 degrees seem like a beach vacation. Hey, somebody pass me the sunscreen. So if you were at the Freezer Bowl and thought you were a part of frigid history, sorry to melt your snowman, but you were just chillin'. Number 9. Watch your mouth. Carl Pickens burst onto the NFL scene in 1992, nabbing the Associated Press Offensive Rookie of the Year award. But let's get something straight. His offensiveness went beyond the gridiron. In an unprecedented move, Bengals management rolled out the Carl Pickens clause. Simply put, it was a gag order in contract form. Insult the Bengals publicly and say goodbye to some or all of your signing bonus. This legal leash became an industry talking point and a cautionary tale for players to keep their opinions, well, under contract. Number 8. Something familiar about those models. Before the Bengals roared in the NFL, Cincinnati had the model shoes, a semi-pro team coached by Hal Pennington in 1937. The models weren't just about looking good, they had talent. But opponents? That was another story. One day, Fort Wayne's team almost canceled a game for lack of equipment. Pennington's solution was a locker room heist. Well, sort of. With permission, he borrowed gear from Roger Bacon High School, and when Fort Wayne stepped on the field, priests from Roger Bacon couldn't help but notice how familiar their opponents looked. Turns out you can change the name and the game, but some things in Cincinnati football just stay the same. Number 7. Welcome to the Jungle. The strains of Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses isn't just music, it's an anthem at Bengals home games. But did you know how this rock classic became a stadium staple? Flashback to October 9, 1988. The Bengals are crushing the New York Jets. In the stands, 3 guys from Wilmington, Ohio, unveil a huge painted sheet that reads, "Welcome to the Jungle." Instantly, history is made. But here's a twist. That iconic banner was stolen the very next game. The thieves might have swiped a piece of cloth, but they just couldn't steal the spirit that makes Paul Brown Stadium the jungle we all know and love. Number 6. Dancing Aloud. Ickey Woods and his Ickey Shuffle are as synonymous with the Bengals as stripes on a helmet. But did you know this dance almost got flagged off the field? Woods debuted the shuffle in the same legendary 1988 game against the Jets, and it was so unique the NFL decided to investigate. Yes, seriously. The verdict? Ickey could keep shuffling, making him one of the first players to have a league-sanctioned touchdown celebration. But the shuffle didn't retire with Ickey. It danced its way into pop culture, even scoring a cameo in a Geico commercial. Who says football players can't have rhythm? Number 5. No Huddle Revolution. Think the no huddle offense is standard football? Thank the '88 Bengals. Coaches Sam Wyche and Bruce Coslett didn't just save it for crunch time. Nope, they made the hurry up their go-to. Within 5 to 10 seconds of a play ending, they were at it again, leaving defenses scrambling and gasping for air. But this was so game-changing, the NFL stepped in. New rules allow defenses time to switch players, but by then, the Bengals had made their mark. Oh, and get this. Marv Levy of the Buffalo Bills was so spooked, he considered faking injuries to stop the no-huddle in the AFC Championship. But a quick call to the commissioner cleared things up. And you thought timeouts were for Gatorade? White used them for full-team huddles. Yes, the no-huddle tactic didn't just change the Bengals, it changed the game. Number 4. Who Dey with claws. Who Dey, the Bengal tiger, that's more than just a costume. This larger-than-life feline didn't just appear overnight. In fact, the mascot was inspired by the legendary Who Dey chant that swept the stands in the early 80s. But did you know that Who Dey actually predates the Super Bowl Shuffle by the Chicago Bears? Yep, Cincy fans were ahead of the curve. And here's a curveball. The term Who Dey has mysterious origins. Some say it's an altered form of the old Budweiser slogan, "This Bud's for you," which originally went, "Here's to you." The phrase caught on like wildfire and quickly became the battle cry for fans and the perfect role for the team's mascot. Over the years, the identity of the man or woman inside the Who Dey suit has been a well-kept secret, creating an air of mystery that's been as compelling as the team's on-field performance. Number 3. A striped fashion statement. The Bengals uniforms weren't always fierce. In fact, they started as tame as a house cat. In 1968, we're talking solid colors and basic numbers. But come 1981, the Bengals decided it was time for some stripes. Why? To mirror the ferocious nature they wanted on the field. Those stripes did the trick, propelling the Bengals to their first Super Bowl appearance. But did you know there are 6 stripes on each side of the modern helmet? Over the years, the Bengals uniforms have continued to evolve. In 2021, they combine nostalgia with innovation, pleasing fans and fashion critics alike. So next time you rock your stripes, remember, you're not just a fan, you're a walking piece of NFL history. Number 2. Cincinnati's almost Gladiators. It's time for the history lesson you didn't even know you needed. Way back when the NFL and AFL were looking to add new teams, Cincinnati was in the mix, but not as the Bengals. Picture this: Roman gladiators charging the field, laurel wreaths on their helmets, a coliseum as their home turf. Yeah, that almost happened. A group led by the charismatic Sacco Wythe had their eyes set on bringing the Cincinnati Romans to life. They were all in. Corporation, gladiator logo, the works. But destiny, or maybe just the NFL, had other plans. They gave 2 thumbs up to Paul Brown's Bengals instead. So the next time you're shouting, "Who Dey," just remember it could have been "A2, Brute." Number 1. From a stove to Cincinnati. Ready to have your mind blown? The Bengals' name started with a stove. Now, I didn't stutter. I said a stove. That's right. The 1937 Bengals got their moniker from the logo of Josephine Pennington's kitchen stove. Her son Hal, the founder, coach, and GM of the team, was in need of a name. Inspiration struck as he sat down in his mom's kitchen, staring at her Floyd Wells Company Bengal range. Although Hal's Bengals had some rough years before fizzling out in 1940, Paul Brown picked up the torch, or should we say stove, in 1967. He decided the new Cincinnati NFL team would carry on the Bengal name, reigniting the flame of football in the city. And talk about a hot take! And there you have it, folks. 10 jaw-dropping facts about the Cincinnati Bengals that you probably never knew. From stoves that inspired names to dances that shook the NFL, the Bengals have always been a team of surprising twists and unforgettable turns. So next time you're roaring in the stands or just chilling on your couch, remember, you're a part of a story as unique as the stripes on a Bengals helmet. Until next time, keep those stripes on, and let's shout it loud and proud. Who Dey!